I know I don't really praise Silent Hill 1 or 2 as much. And I know I said I would get around to analyzing Silent Hill 1. So busy with the, actually with the 30-day Silent Hill challenge, which I appreciate those who had participated. I could tell that people didn't like that. And I guess it's up to you if you guys want to vote if you want to keep doing that or whatever, have it for next year. Because you'd be surprised how many times, like, you can change your thoughts. I guess is the way to say it. Or your opinion of the game. Again, this is not like a speed run, this is like me gathering items. I wait at Bar Millie's. I might as well go there, because I think there's like a health item or something there. And knowing I just survived that ordeal, my god. Motorhome. Who the hell lives in a motorhome, like, in this section of town? Wow, this game's so creepy. The radio. Enjoy the creepy. I don't know that. Wouldn't it be cool to go back to the apartments? Explore an area like this. That'd be awesome. I'm sorry, there's certain parts where I like to be quiet. I guess I can say I can appreciate this game sometimes, even though how many times I've played through it. It really is cool. Was a hole here, it's gone now. I know there's another item over here. Again, I don't know all the item locations. If you guys want to, you can use the strategy guide that I posted up. It is the official strategy guide, even though I don't really read it. I do it for the artwork and stuff. Artwork being obvious. No, I'm not sticking around. Sorry, but I know when there's threats. I won't stick around. I kinda get that same instinct in Splinter Cell once I kill that guy. Now, you know you're going to. Panther mode. I'm more of a panther than a ghost. I don't want people to know I'm there. But whatever. If you guys ever want to play Splinter Cell with me, I would love it. Even though I don't really have a good headset because my Bluetooth broke. Just hit me up and be like, hey, you know, what's your ID? Be sure to give it to you. I guess. I don't know. Watch my computer blue screen. Pissed off. Because, what was it? I love this computer, but I have Vista. Everybody knows how annoying Vista can be. Now, I remember if I go straight down Cat Street, there should be a few more healing items. Or something. Should be something down here. I remember running into it before, and there isn't. Take it! Thank you. I love you too, gents. No, I have so much to think I see people, but it gives the idea. I never really had a father figure growing up. James Sunderland was like the only one I could really like. Because you know how it is. When you hit that 12, 13 age, you start questioning a lot of things. And knowing that it had been 2 years since my dad's death, I couldn't help but to crowd my own little darkness, I guess. But I'd love to hear people's personal stories about how Silent Hill affected them, because I always wanted to do some sort of study separate towards it, or however, just run into the post. I know that's like awkward or weird or whatever, but you know, Jackson is that inn where Heather stays at, for those that don't know. I would love Harry Mason to go through this area of town. Be like, hey James, what the hell are you doing here? I'd love to be a second in Silent Hill. Maybe it's just me. Again, no, maybe it's not just me. Let's take the first set of stairs. Down here. Go and dig up whatever the hell's over here. Skip that. There's the wrench. No. Correct me here. Isn't there health items around here? I don't remember. Either way, I know there's a first aid kit near the Historical Society. Starting to slow down. It's gotta be about 2 or 3 o'clock now. I'm a night owl, but I like the silence of the night. I like to see weird thoughts. Can't remember if you get over here. Hey guys, why don't we do some sightseeing? Because I remember there was something that I found, like an apple or something. Like down these steps. Yep, see? Right there. You're welcome, for those who have stuck with me this long. Huh. Unless you enjoy my company, I appreciate it. I don't really have a lot of people that enjoy my company. I'm just that weird. Then again, I don't know. You make the world for being yourself, but not living up to others' expectations, but your own. There, you can quote me on that. Take that, Ron. I've never been down here to really explore. Guess it really wouldn't matter. This is the sightseeing part, I guess. Is there anything else down here? Well, isn't that convenient? Thank you, Konami. Or Team Silent, I should say. At least you make it convenient. Really? Because I don't think a lot of companies do that or something like that. It's my controller, guys, not the game. Question, where am I? I've never been over here before. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? Wait, you're looking at something? Looking at something? Oh my god. You know, I wonder if there's like some sort of achievement. Oh, you went to this creepy part of town here. Have a reward. That'd be more tempting. Oh, okay. Back where we first knew Laura. Okay. that makes sense. I didn't know you could go up the stairs before, though. 15 years and this game is still trying to teach me things. Thank you, I guess. I don't know. Why should we break the game? Denied! Damn it! It pissed me off. I wonder what would happen if I ever went back into the apartments. I guess there's nothing more to do here. Guess I'll go back to look for Mary. Huh, okay. Well, if you guys ever wanted every piece of dialogue from Silent Hill, I guess you guys can get it from me. Or something, I don't know. If you guys are interested in my RPG, I guess I can spoil you guys on it, because not a lot of people watch these videos anyway. It's been a project. I worked with somebody for like 2 weeks, but he ended up meeting at the end of his fate. Pretty solemnly, I guess. He passed away before we could ever get the outline for our ending. And I was basically with the project. And it's not that I didn't want to get it done, it's just having to work on it yourself. I was starting to add more story on the PlayStation version, because that's the one we were messing around with. And I kind of figured, you know, I would love to put this on the computer. And so, messing around with the computer or whatever, I got an offer from a cohort named Josh, who he ended up not paying me after I put 2 weeks worth into effort into making a demo. He didn't want it. And so I kind of sat there. I had a lot of more information added to this game, and I started to fall in love with it. I don't know why it became a part of me. The story was really well written, and even though you know how it is, if you work with somebody else and they give you ideas for these wonderful characters, if they make the characters, you can only guess how they would act if you don't know the characters that well. And so here we are, you know, we created the outline, he passed away, I moved it to the computer, PC version, spent 2 weeks trying to create a demo, got ripped off. The guy didn't even want to pay me, as I said before. He was going to pay me like $300 after sending the demo. I never did send the demo after I figured out his schemes. He just wanted to take my idea and run with it. I don't know why. Maybe it made it more personal. And then I thought to myself, you know, I may not be interested in making money off of it, but I would love people to hear the story, because it was, with these characters, it was so unique. And so now I've placed maybe 500 hours into the RPG Maker VX Ace. 6 years. So I not only had to transfer it to... Go away. I not only had to transfer it to PlayStation, from PlayStation to RPG Maker 2003, that's the version I was using at the time, even though I'm one of those people that prefer RPG Maker 2000. I've been working with RPG Maker for a long time, but no solid projects because I suck at storylines. And I was kind of glad in myself when it came down to it, because a lot of people started getting interested in the project. You know, like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And so I had to take my time and recalibrate the story, adding on to it. And I'm like, oh, there was only about 176 maps, 75 maps, whatever, for this game. And I just put so much effort into it that I realized that by the time that I was really arranging it on VX Ace, I rather took out some things that weren't working out, or I had, oh god, what was it? I had added more maps and kept some original concepts. And so the story is there, the ending is there. I finally got around to finally getting an intro out there, and I will be releasing a demo. So if you guys are interested, I am looking for people who are willing enough to play the game. I want people to be interested in this project. I'm not looking for any sort of profit or whatever, but donations are accepted. And this story, I've heard some reaction from the very little videos that I posted on my profile, or on my Facebook, I should say. So if you're ever interested in knowing what the project is or whatever, I know I feel like I'm advertising for my own game, but I don't really have a lot of people. And I know that after first aid, I know that after I am done probably selling for a demo for my RPG, I actually want to do what was it? Resident Evil 3.5. I want to get that started. That's been a project of mine for about 2-3 years now. And whether if you guys know about it or not, I've posted about it maybe a few times about it. I don't know, some time ago. But if you want to be a part of that, I'm still looking for a voice actor for Sid Leon. A lot of people say I should be Sherry. So that's that. I sold the handgun equipped. Well, it's because I didn't attack anything. But anyway, you guys get the point on that. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the details, but I've been putting a lot of effort into this RPG itself. And then yes, I did get discouraged for a while because my friend disappeared off the project. It's just a wall, it's just a wall. Just a wall, just a wall, just a wall. It's different. But, I don't know. Hit me up after he had died. It's not that I didn't want to feel discouraged about it. I wanted, where am I getting at with this? I've lost my train of thought. Obviously. I don't know, figure it out yourself. I guess would be a way to say it. I just don't want to feel alone on the project. I've had it for quite some time, and I really do love the game as much as anything else. And I've seen people say, oh wow, you know, it reminds me of the old classic Final Fantasy. And I've had people say to me, you know, it reminds me of a Final Fantasy. And that's what we were inspired by. If you don't know what Final Fantasy is, you're a little too young for it, I guess. I don't know. Don't give me too nervous, okay. 3, 7, 9. 3, 7, 9. 3, 7. 9, 3, 7. 9, 7, 3, 7, 9, 3, 7, 9. I always get this one wrong on the first try sometimes, but yes. 3, 7. Nope. It was like breaking down the possibilities beforehand. 9, 3, 7. Their return part. No? I remember my friend got it the first try. He was like, oh, sweet. So it's always the last one for me, no matter how many times. Like, I know there was one time I, like, celebrated it for the fact that it wasn't, like, the first or second try or something. Maybe Silent Hill just wants to give me a hard time. Fucking controller. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. And I'm exhausted. And I've been working on an RPG I love it. And just to create a game, it's not just about the programming or whatever. You really, when you put a lot of passion into it and it becomes your life, that's just a whole other thing. And it's not that, I don't want it to be my life or whatever, however you want to say it. It's just, I want help on it. And over the years, I guess, after a while, Luther's hair, my main character, his hair had started growing. Out of the way. I need to save the world. Now I know why my mom is all like, "You, why do you say that?" Get out of my way. Die! You have some decency. Wow. Whoa, I did not see that other one. Huh. Ugh. I don't know if you guys want to know what my past is. I want to go down, but I am so turned around. I am so sorry for this. I continue to be a dumbass. Ritual! You know, the prison? Like, can I say this? Doesn't it kind of remind you of, like, the alternate Midwick school or something? Maybe it's just me. Like, it kind of reminds me of the alternate Midwick school. For one, I wouldn't know why. Also, I forgot to mention this. Whenever James knows there's an invisible enemy around, if you're ever trying to do scoop runs, it's, I cannot fucking think. Help me out here. It's, there's an important item nearby. So listen to that ritual. It would actually help. I'm sorry. It's very late. I should have had a better excuse than to delay you guys. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm that type of person that if you give me a project, I want to follow through. But if life gets in the way, it's life. So this, whatever it is a hobby. My RPG isn't. Such a unique storyline. You know, I've always wanted Final Fantasy to come back. And I always wanted that, that charm of it. I love having the charm of Final Fantasy. What my game is, a lot of people are like, oh, it's kind of like Legend of Zelda, and in a sense, you are right. It's like a Legend of Zelda Final Fantasy mix, but the music, I want to do music for say something like Chrono Trigger, I told my friend Andrew if he wanted to get involved that he would listen to the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. And what was it? My thoughts. Yeah, the reason why I can't really ask my friends for help is because my so-called friends have never played this game before. And my so-called friends have never played an RPG. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of my friends who are appreciative of, say, Final Fantasy X, but they never played any of the older ones. And it's like, one of my favorite RPGs, if you don't know, is Final Fantasy IV. That and 3, but I haven't beaten 3. I've beaten 6. Okay, I would say this, hate me all you want. Final Fantasy 6, it can be a great game too. But I don't see it as that. I don't see Final Fantasy 6 as a great game. I spent like a complete week trying to get everything cursed, whatever. I had more fun getting materia than I did. I really had more fun getting materia leveled up compared to, say, the Espers 6. And I understood that the first shield had ultimate or whatever after like 250 some battles. It's like the only monster. Hey, that's a pretty picture. What are you, invincible? That makes me glad about it. My god! No, screw you! So yeah, I've been an RPG player. I really hope that Square Enix, they're doing their little whatever the hell it is, their survey, that they will be appreciative, and I know that I'm still hoping and praying that, say, something like Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil kind of needs that comeback. So does Silent Hill. You know, we grew up with these games. We know what to expect from them. But if they start declining, and people are like, oh, well, blah, 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 and so it divides the fan base. I hate having to take sides. But if I have to take sides to defend what I know is right, and then people having to throw fits because of whatever craziness, it's just contrarians stupid arguments. Stupid arguments. Very stupid arguments. Very stupid arguments. We all just need to get along. Got me? No! And poor Metal Gear, it going through what it's going through right now, and then them saying, oh, well, after Kojima leaves, you know, we're going to be hiring a new team to create another Metal Gear, and then everything else in between, and then everyone gets mad, and then it's just the whole process is just like, everybody needs to step off and say, this is what's necessary to happen to gaming. It isn't about profit. Stop with your DLCs and actually do something that's worthwhile. Or worth the effort. I feel like I'm complaining. Maybe I'm just getting old. Am I getting old? Is it just me? Please tell me I'm not alone here. Am I the only one that thinks that we need some sort of change in gaming or something? I know there's a first aid kit in there or something. There's... Am I wrong on that? Or is it just me? Is it just me? I don't know if it's just me. Guys, is it just me? I feel like I'm reaching to the age where I started complaining about everything. I hate this controller, but at the same time I love it. I cannot find another controller like this. The controller that I have, they don't even make anymore. It's an off-brand controller. I will say this to you once, and only once. I hate off-brand controllers. Everybody hates off-brand controllers. Oh, use an Xbox controller for your PC, I've been told. But, I'm sorry, I'm not an Xbox fan, unless I'm playing, like, Halo. But then, I can just play Halo on, like, my PC, if I really wanted to. But, this controller is called Cyclone. CSY clone. But, if you ever get the chance, I would suggest you check out the controller. It can be a little bulky, but again, it's an amazing controller. It's lasted me, like, how long? 5 years now? 5? Yeah. Wait, when did Metal Gear Solid 4 be originally released? That's when I got this controller that I'm currently working with right now. Around the same time I got an off-brand Bluetooth headset. More quickly. I'm smart. The Hanged Man. I should always remember that. Remember identifying like that, and I was like, oh my god. ZOMG! Is this some sort of Christian magic? Do you guys know that reference? Go look it up. It's pretty cool. If you don't know that reference, it's something that, Grab it. Thank you. I hate going down the ladder first. And then... I really do hate going down the ladder first. I know you guys probably had the same, disposition on that. Okay, well, whatever. I suck at doing the snake voice because I'm a woman. I get that, but I can't help but to have kind of his attitude. I didn't really have the opportunity to grow up with Solid Snake. As weird as it sounds, I've always known about him, kind of like a legend, or whatever. But when it came down to certain things, I should probably use something, huh? Should I? Why not? Won't hurt. Wire cutters. I love stuff games. If you guys haven't played games like that, Konami, I guess we can all say we've all been Konami whores. You know, we've always, you know what, James just did their gaming inspiration to do, a fanfic, or a picture, fan art. Him trying to search the darkness of the light, trying to get through the area. Where do I go? I keep on hitting walls. OMG! Let's take the first ladders. What do they do about the movements of these monsters? Too bad I can't